very bright, by the way. And that's why for us, Boubyan Bank is owned 60% by National Bank of Kuwait, which is a conventional bank. And they saw the trend right now through consumer. And I will have to explain this again, that corporates, by the way, are more practical. They are conscious about the terms that they get from a bank, while consumers are driven by beliefs. So we see it right now in Kuwait increasing, by the way, even GCC and the Asian countries. For us in Kuwait, around 45% of total banking assets right now are Islamic. So we see this trend growing, but if we can now look at the 45%, if we divide them between consumer and corporate, I will easily say that consumer banking market share in Kuwait is more than 50%. From the beginning, the bank was focused on certain segments, and it was like mostly youth and entrepreneur and young Kuwaitis. And this is where technology matters. I think it was by design, but because we were focusing on these segments. These are the guys that want technology. The last thing on their mind of doing is going to a bank. So they always want to access banks differently from different areas or remotely. And this is where I think we filled this gap. And this is where we see ourselves right now. Mostly we are in Kuwait right now. From Kuwaiti residents who are working in Kuwait, our market share is 25%. But from youth in high diploma and university, we are over 50%. Banks usually, and this is I think all over the world, target only customers with high income. Usually the blue collar and non-bank, or what they call them, people who cannot open accounts. And this is, I think, now mostly an issue for all over the world. They call them the unbanked, or they call them right now the financial inclusion. What we realize, and not us, not as Boubyan, but worldwide, and banks, that mostly all over the world, all people has a mobile phone, but they don't have a bank account. So this is digital banking, or the partnership that we are doing with Zain, which is the major mobile operator in Kuwait, where we joined forces. We established a company 50-50 owned by both of us, and mostly it's going to be focusing on the lower or the less paid in Kuwait. If you just, I'll give you an example, like for us, we had like around 400,000 customers, which are, as I said, targeted customers above the $1,000 or $5 a month, while Zain has 2.9 million customers. So this is because the cost structure of banks, they cannot go and attract these customers with the normal ways of banking, where you have an account and you have a branch and you can service them. It's going to be very costly. But the mobile operators, through the years, find a way of servicing them profitably. So right now what we're trying to join forces, where we can give them banking, where the mobile bank, the mobile number will be their bank account. And so all his payments, remittances, credit card, all of them are going to be through his mobile number.